Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. US COVID-19 surge could trigger a double dip recession ft.http ntvforex.com news ID 9B2C3F. 56 minutes ago. By Ross J. Berland. US COVID-19 surge could trigger a double dip recession, according to a report in the Financial Times. Markets are ignoring the possibility that severe lockdowns may be needed in many states. Key notes. So far, the U.S. policy response has been muted, certainly compared to nationwide lockdowns in other countries in March. Markets remain surprisingly relaxed, reportedly because investors are optimistic that an effective vaccine from the Oxford University or Moderna trials may be within sight. But even the most favorable outcome in vaccine development would come too late to save the U.S. economy from the spread of the virus over the next 3 months. Unless public policy can control the rate of infections across the American Sunbelt, there could be adverse consequences for any U.S. economic recovery over the rest of this year. Consensus economic forecasts have not yet given much weight to this increasing risk, although the U.S. Federal Reserve is increasingly worried. Fulcrum economists have developed a new model. It suggests that the virus's effective reproduction number, known as R, is now above the critical level of 1 in all but 5 of the US's 50 states. Weighted by gross domestic product, this means that 95% of the U.S. economy is affected by a viral reproduction rate high enough to cause an exponential rise in the number of cases unless something intervenes to prevent this. This spread of R levels above 1 is the broadest it has been since the epidemic started. In March, absolute levels of R were higher in the Northeast, when the reproduction rate exceeded 3 for several weeks and infection numbers doubled every few days. The key economic question now is how much damage to activity will be incurred as policy lockdowns and voluntary social distancing bring the epidemic under control. So far, the answer is very little. Fulcrum economists have modeled an alternative scenario where full lockdowns are eventually needed in states where the R is currently above 1.5, with partial lockdowns in states where R lies between 1.25 and 1.5, and no lockdowns elsewhere. This would lead to a large drop in activity in effect, a double dip of about 7 percentage points through the whole economy while the lockdowns last. If the situation persisted for 3 months, it would knock almost 2 percentage points from this year's growth rate, compared to the latest consensus forecasts. This double dip may not be the most likely outcome, right now, but is a highly plausible worst-case scenario if the national spread of the virus is not brought under control soon. Market implications. S&P 500 Index Weekly Forecast: nothing but blue skies from now on. DXY crumbles supporting a bid in the euro. The chart of the week: Euro USD to complete a reverse hamp S prior to next leg higher. DXY bears in control. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.